What's going on, fam? CA for Jesus here, back with another off the cuff. So today's title, Drag, a Hindering Force. So I'm learning to sail right now, as in sailing a boat. And my buddy who's teaching me how to sail, he gave me a book to learn the different terms and different parts of the boat, things like that. So I'm going through the glossary, trying to get familiar with everything, and I come across the term drag. And it said drag is a hindering force. It slows the boat down. And then I started thinking about drag as in drag queens, that whole movement. And I was like, wow, this is also a very hindering force. When you think about it, when you have men that want to dress up like women or women that want to dress up like men, you have the whole alphabet crew wanting to support that because love is love, live and let live, do what thou wilt, that's the whole mantra behind Satanism. Of course, do what thou wilt. God calls us to deny our flesh. Anyways, so I thought about it. Yeah, it's very, very hindering because even the American Psychological Association, the APA, they defined this as gender dysphoria. When a man wants to dress up like a woman or a woman wants to dress up like a man. And then the political party that wants to promote all of this, everything that's under the umbrella of the alphabet agenda, they're the ones that are saying, oh, we believe in science. Well, psychology is a form of neuroscience. It's not an art, it's a science. So now you're denying the science. When you're saying there's more than two genders, you are denying the science. So who's the hypocrite? All right? And when we tell people that, no, it's okay, go ahead and dress up like a woman, even though you're a man. I mean, clearly dress up like a woman. We're talking makeup, dresses, the whole nine, high heels, everything. But is that really loving that person? Loving the person would actually be getting them help, saying, you have gender dysphoria. I care about you, so I want to tell you the truth. I love you so much that I want to tell you the truth. Okay? When I see someone dressed up in drag, I get a little irritated at first because that's not God's design. We're going to go to scripture here in a second, and I'll tell you why. But then I have to think to myself, wow, no one in their life loves them enough to tell them the truth. And this is the thing. I'll keep coming back to it. Satan will take that which is good and pervert it. So in this case, he takes love and perverts it. He takes freedom of expression, which is not a bad thing in and of itself, but God gives us a guide on what he deems appropriate, what is not, what his design is and what his design is not. And men dressing up like women or women dressing up like men is not God's design because it causes chaos and confusion. And now it's one thing to do it as an adult. You keep it to yourself. But now we have Drag Queen Story Hour, where these drag queens are reading to little kids. You want to talk about a hindering force? These kids, their minds are still molding. They're still developing. They need to know that there's only two genders. If you start telling them there's more than two genders, or that men can dress like women, women can dress like men, you're causing some serious chaos, confusion, and trauma to these kids. These kids need to know. They need things to be clear cut. If we want them to develop properly, if we want them to have healthy minds and to live healthy lives, that's love. That's true love. Not lying to people, saying that, oh, no, it's okay. You have a mental illness, but that's okay. we'll just embrace it. No, we don't celebrate anxiety or depression. We get people help for it. We don't shame them, but we get them help for it. But with this, it's openly celebrated. How perverted is that? No, absolutely not. I love you too much to not tell you the truth that you have a mental illness. All right? Mental illness is a serious problem in our country, in our world. So I love you too much not to tell you the truth. That's what I'll keep saying it over and over till I'm blue in the face. Anyways, so yeah, it's when I was reading the book and I went to the glossary of my sailing book and saw drag, a hindering force, and I just thought, yeah, it really is, isn't it? So it's a spirit of confusion, it's a spirit of perversion, and it's dystopian. So, people say, people want to accept everyone because, they're maybe, it's out of good intentions for a lot of people. I know it is, and they have big hearts, but big hearts get deceived. Okay. And you know what they say? The road to hell is paved with good intentions. All right. So let's go to the word. We're in Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God. So there you have it. This is in the Old Testament, written thousands of years ago. Remember, guys, there is nothing new under the sun, okay? And in the last days, people are going to be inventors of evil. It's not enough to just be a homosexual. Then, it's like, okay, that's not enough. We have to get more evil and more extreme. Okay, now we have cross-dressers. Now we have transsexuals who are actually getting things removed or getting things added, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. And we're even now allowing kids to get this done. It's absolutely sick. It's absolutely demonic. But that's what happens when you're given over to a reprobated mind. It happens slowly. First it was, all right, oh, I guess gay marriage is okay. Oh, okay. All right, I guess transgenderism's okay. Okay. And then it just slowly, you see how we slowly spiral down into hell like this? So have compassion for these people because many of them have been deceived and they've been given over to a reprobated mind. So again, we don't want to see anyone perish, so we got to pray for these people and we have to tell them the truth because that's true love. True love is telling them the truth no matter what, even if it hurts their feelings, because scripture does not care about our feelings. All right. So just a quick one for y'all today. I hope that this message was helpful to y'all. If it was, hit that like button so we can get it out to more people. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Also, leave a prayer request down below. I'd love to pray for you. Share this message with the lost sheep. Subscribe. I love y'all. Have a blessed one.